guys! Welcome to another installment of From Pixels to Plastic. Man, am I excited about today's episode! First of all, you guys all remember that awesome Figma Samas figure I took a look at in a previous episode, right? Well, if you haven't already seen it, make sure you go watch that episode and check out how incredibly cool that figure is. Because today's episode is about a figure that is equally as cool. You see, one of the reasons that I like that Samas figure so much is because ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted really well done action figures based on my favorite video games, especially the Nintendo ones. And they just really didn't exist when we were kids. But it seems like the toy gods are finally giving us some of those really cool characters in action figure form. And today's video is proof of that, because just like that awesome Samas figure that we got in the Figma line, we have now received a Link figure from the Legend of Zelda done in Figma style. You guys have got to check this dude out.
Link here is the second figure released in the line of Nintendo Figma figures, the first being the Samas Aran figure I already took a look at. Just like Samas, this Link may very well be the ultimate Link action figure made to date. And just like Samas was based on her appearance in Other M, this Link is based on his appearance in his most recent game, Skyward Sword for the Nintendo Wii. Link comes packaged in the same style window box packaging that we saw with that Figma Samas, but this one is much brighter and more colorful. The window on the front fully showcases the figure and his accessories within, while the back of the box shows off all of the great display options you'll be able to pull off. So let's get this guy out of the box and take a look at him in detail. As stated, this particular Link figure is based on his appearance in Skyward Sword. Now, Link's appearance really hasn't changed too much over the years, so he is still sporting his classic green tunic and pointed cap. The green is a little lighter shade than presented in some of the past games, but it still looks really great. There are quite a few great little details all around his outfit as well, such as a metal chainmail looking piece seen hanging out from the bottom of his tunic, the white collared shirt at his neck, and the sash and pouches attached to his belt. The paint job on the figure is very crisp and clean. There is also some nice shading which helped to bring out some of the details such as the wrinkles in his clothes and the shape of his hair. The likeness in his face is absolutely terrific, looking as if it came straight out of the video game. He has that young elfish look with the bright blue eyes and pointed ears. His face is pretty generic, with not a lot of emotion going on, but if that doesn't do it for you, you can always swap it out for the second included face. Both the hair and the face are able to pop off the figure very easily. You can then replace it with this screaming face and more windswept hair. The parts hold very firmly in place, and this allows you to display a Link who is ready for battle. Along with those interchangeable faces, Link also includes 10 different hands. The hands attach to the arms via small pegs and include closed fists, open hands, relaxed hands, sword-holding hands, and shield-holding hands. With all of these different hands, you have the ability to mix and match them for a variety of different poses. So speaking of poses, let's take a look at the articulation on this figure. He features the same soft, flexible plastic joints that are common on all Figma figures. This allows for a wide range of movement, including a ball-jointed head, and a joint on his cap so that you can pose it as if it's moving around. He has shoulder joints that move the arm upwards and outwards, elbow joints, wrist swivels, and bends that move the wrist forward and backward. He has a torso joint which rocks and turns, ball joints at the thighs which allow the legs to move forwards, backwards, and outwards, nice little hidden joints at the knees, swivels at the boot cuts, ball joints at the ankles, and even toe cuts on the feet. His tunic is made of a softer plastic, so the articulation is not hindered very much at all on the figure, and a wide range of motion is possible. This is going to allow Link to be placed in many terrific poses, including some awesome battle stances. So of course, if Link is going to be in some cool battle poses, he needs to have some weapons in order to do that battle. Luckily, this figure comes with a few. First up is the Hylian Shield. The design features all of the classic deco with a beautiful paint job. It's a nice metallic silver with dark blues and reds and a yellow Triforce in the center. The inside of the shield has a brown strap and a handle, both of which are removable via pegs, which will help you fasten it to Link's arm and place it in his hand to be held. In addition, you can even move the handle to the other side of the shield. That way, he's able to hold that shield in either his left or his right hand. And then, of course, Link would not be complete without his Master Sword. The sword features its famous dark blue hilt with the Triforce design up on the blade. The blade is done in a two-tone metallic color, and there are multiple ways you can display the Master Sword on the figure. See, Link also includes a yellow and blue sword scabbard so that you can sheathe the sword on his back. Even cooler, you can strap the shield around the sword scabbard so that way both of his weapons are in storage. But of course, the sword looks best in his hand, ready for battle. If you want to add even more flair to your display, there is also an included slash effect that you can add to the sword. It just slides over the blade and allows you to pose Link as if he's in the middle of a powerful swing. Now, just like all of the Figma figures, there is also an included display stand. This stand includes some nice hinge joints, so that way you can plug it into his back, and this will allow you to get even more dynamic poses. So combine this with the sword, the shield, and that slash effect, and you have one amazing looking action figure ready for display on your shelf. Now, I will say that part of me wishes there were a few more accessories included. It would have been really neat to see some classic Zelda artifacts, maybe some rupees, or a key, or even some bombs, stuff like that. But even without that stuff, this figure does include quite a bit. And another neat thing about Figma figures is that they come with a small, sturdy zip bag that you can store all of the pieces when you're not using them. So there you have it, guys. Figma Link. There have been quite a few Link action figures over the years. Many of them have been cool, but they have always left me wanting more. I always dreamed of a really nicely detailed, posable Link action figure that I can consider to be the ultimate version. And while I probably would have liked to see a Link based more on A Link to the Past or even Ocarina of Time, this is still the ultimate Link action figure. The Skyward sword look still works great, and you just cannot deny the incredible sculpt and amazing display options with this figure. If you're a Zelda fan and have also been looking for a great action figure based on that main hero, then look no further than this Figma action figure. Now, this is a Japanese import, and he sold out pretty quickly online upon going on sale. So if you're gonna hunt for him, expect the pricing to be a little high. But if you can swing it, I don't think you'll be disappointed.